Here you go.
Alrighty, so my goal for this artwork was simply to add another, like, I've always wanted to do a mural for, like, the school ever since I was young. And I thought it was kind of weird that nobody had done a school-spirited mural, so I decided that I wanted to be the first one. So I guess my goal would be is to paint a school-spirited mural that, like, a couple of years from now I can come back and still admire. So that was pretty good. I know for me, I do a lot of sketching. Like, I have a lot of trial and error. So like this is the rough colored copy. And then I also have like my little sketchbook. I have like 8 different versions of this mural because I have a tendency of being very meticulous. So I need to sketch something like 500 times before I draw it. All these like rough versions of it and different ideas, I really have to map it out. And because of this, I think it ends up having a cleaner product because of how often I sketch out the same image. I do hope to, like, I'm not very good at illustrating. I'm very, like, imitationalist. I tend to try to draw as real as possible. But for this mural, the style calls for a more illustration-like approach. So I have to work on making it simpler. So I think that's going to allow me to experiment in different ways with the acrylic paint in a way that I've never done before. So I'm pretty excited for that. So far, it's been a pretty hectic experience. Like, I had to find the ladder, and then they had me on this 12-foot ladder, and they had me on a small ladder, not this big one. They had me on an itty-bitty one, and I was up on the very top of the ladder, like waving around my brush and my paintbrush, trying to draw and sketch everything out. And then I found the taller ladder, so I had to drag that all the way down here. I had to find a way to prop it up. And it's getting pretty scary sometimes because I'm all the way up.
All the way up.
There. So it's been an experience.
You should have like a pillow right there.
Oh yeah, it's been a little hectic. It's a little
Maybe a little
scary.
pillow or something.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
to make sure
just in case I fall.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's been relatively
Student
fine.
safety.
And like I like hearing the feedback. Like I've heard a couple of the basketball players. Like I'm friends with a couple of the guys on the team, and I've heard them like ask me questions about it. Like they're wondering how it's going, what my plans are for it. And then I've had a couple teachers like ask me how it's going. And so I like hearing that feedback. I like that people are curious about it and want to know what's going on and want to help or watch in any way they can. Like a couple of my friends, they're obsessed with like, is there any way I can help you with the mural? And I'm like, not really. I gotta be up on a ladder painting. I really can't have a lot of people. But it's been a really good experience so far. Everyone's been very positive about it, so I'm pretty happy with that. And obviously for sharing this, there's no other way to share it but
it's right there. It's right there. Yeah. It's gonna be here forever, Selkie.
Yeah, it's gonna be here for years and years,
and then you grow old. You can come back to your school and visit.
I
Sad
think
moments.
It's very strategically placed for when people walk in. They're going to
be like, "Wow, Selkie Bishop
right
did
in
that,"
and they're going to go, "Wow, look at that mural." So the placement alone is already pretty good feedback. Not feedback. A good way to share it. And So pep rallies, basketball games, wrestling tournaments, anything that's held, the kids' night outs even, anything held in this gym, like that's gonna be there. It's gonna be in the background of people's photos for the next couple of years, and I think that's really cool. So not only will I be posting it on my social media accounts, but it's also gonna be posted on a bunch of other kids' social media accounts too. So that's gonna be neat to see, like my little painting in the background of someone's photo. I think that'll be neat. And next for me, I don't know. I kind of want to just finish this first. I'm a little scared.
You have a bunch of ideas. I know that for sure.
They're really, yeah, I have a lot of material
You go
to
insane.
work with.
You go insane.
I guess at the same time as this, I'm doing, I'm working on the drama club's like backdrops and set. So I'm getting very well versed in painting very large pictures. And I think my next project after this and after the backdrops is probably to go back to something small. I miss it.
Easy.
I miss it a lot.
Easy.
I think I work better with the small, meticulous things.
Yeah.
So that's probably.
I remember
what I'll
your
do
church
next.
painting. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
But those windows, the windows, though.
But I definitely miss the smaller stuff. So I'll probably go back to that.
Thank you, Selkie.
Yeah.